Two old people on a couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are two old people on a couch, and it is Saturday morning at 8:30.
You look lovely today.
Oh, thank you. I went and
I
got
know
my
you-
hair cut, and man, they really chopped it off. And now I have this little part right here that just sticks straight up even after I just wash it.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's not one of your more flattering haircuts. I'm
No.
trying to be nice, though.
I know.
Everybody kind of is like being nice to you at school. Saying,
Yeah.
oh, it's a lovely hair. And
Yeah,
meanwhile,
it-
like, ooh,
ew,
gosh, man, what
What
happened
did
to
they
you?
do to your hair?
Well, we're back here in Studio Y.
It says it on the door. It's official studio.
It's official. That's right.
I don't have my comments over there on the side.
Okay, we'll get caught.
Good morning, Debbie.
We're getting it. We're getting it. Keep talking to the people.
Good morning, Treasure Hunter. So I have
No,
to look down
no.
to see who's talking to us. So,
All right, here we go.
man, good morning, cooking with
Lots.
Bobby Joe.
Has anybody noticed anything different this week?
About
Everything. Yeah. A lot of truth bombs coming out. A lot of things that they held staunchly firm on
yes,
are all coming out, and they're
The
not even
science.
trying to hide it anymore. They're like saying,
Science.
yeah, like natural immunity. Yeah, it's better.
Mhm.
We'll get into that in a little bit later. I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff going on. You have to keep your eyes focused on everything right now because it's. Why are they now starting to come out and saying like the lab leak theory is plausible? They're just saying plausible. We know it, but
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
plausible because something else they know already.
Right.
They know what steps the other people are taking.
Yes.
They have to counter their steps
Uh-huh.
and say like, we knew that all along.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
are
yeah,
late
yeah,
to
yeah.
the party or
Mhm.
something,
Mhm.
but they're covering up for other things that are going on around, just like the
Yeah.
China balloon thing and in other things that are happening are a distraction to what is actually
Happened.
going on. And
Yeah.
right now,
Good
I'm
morning,
saying
Zombie.
it's good.
Good morning, Kay. Good morning, Ken.
I don't like to jump the gun and say, the good guys are coming back
Yeah.
and starting to make counter moves that are getting us out of this situation.
Yeah.
I don't like to say that usually because I want to wait until I don't want to get everybody excited, but I'm starting to get a little bit excited that we are starting to pull out of this.
No.
And the good news, the real news is coming out. We put Ned on this aside. Well, no, we didn't. We got Ned, and he's going to tell us some more.
Yeah, Ned is on deck.
Ned is on deck. He's ready
Waiting
to
for
go.
his time.
20 minutes
Yeah,
into the show.
Into the show.
At
So
8:50.
yeah,
At 8:50 a.m. Central Standard
Yeah.
Time, we will have Nate on location. It's
So,
exciting stuff.
a lot of stuff going on in Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the train derailment and a
Yeah.
lot of other like explosions and
Yeah.
fires and more train derailment. A train derailed over in Greece and killed a lot of people. A passenger train with a cargo train collided head-on collision and killed. I thought the last I heard was 36.
I was talking to somebody at work the other day. And it was funny because she's woke,
Mhm.
not
Good morning,
woke.
little Frenchie.
She's awake, not woke. Woke's bad. But she's like, oh yeah, what do you think about that Ohio thing? And our kids, my cousins and stuff like that are into like zombies and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
she associated Ohio with zombies, which is kind of
Yeah,
wild,
yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, yeah. I would go, well, you got to watch White Noise,
Go in,
the
Marion.
movie on Netflix that actually was what happened in Ohio, and they filmed a video about it a year
Mhm.
earlier, and it's kind of that apocalyptic zombie
Yeah.
kind of
Mhm.
a feel to it. So go check out White
Good morning,
Noise. We
Beth.
don't have Netflix, so tell us. It looks funny. It
Yeah.
looks like they
Mhm.
try to make it a comedy out of a disaster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a comedy. It's like the family doesn't believe the dad. The dad doesn't believe the family that this is bad. Like
Oh.
the family's like, we need to get out of here. This is bad, really extremely bad.
Mhm.
And he's like, nah, it'll blow the other way or something like that. Or,
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
they're like, evacuate. Then the police are driving by their house saying, you must evacuate immediately. And he's like, nah, we're far enough away. And they're like, no, we're not. So it's kind of that kind of a movie.
Oh, okay. Has anybody seen White Noise in the chat?
Yeah, has anybody seen White Noise?
And what you thought about it?
It's got to be.
Good morning, Ryan.
Okay, so the other brother, he had 200 miles earlier. He was in on
Lone
Cowboy Adventures. Cowboy Ken, he was in his chat earlier today, and he said he had 200 miles. So he's cut it down. He's under 2 hours.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Good luck out there, Ryan, getting home. And I don't know. You want to get out to a video clip to start off?
Yes.
The day?
So this is Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
Saturday Night Live. Thunk it?
That's why. Listen to me, people. That's why you have to. It's a lot. They say Saturday Night Live, but it's actually pre-recorded.
Oh.
And they just roll with it like it's live, right?
Oh, uh-huh.
So they have time to fix things. If they didn't like it, they could go, no, retake, like that. So don't be fooled with that. So this is why I'm saying you have to think, why now are the people that run the DNC, programming of your brain.
Yes.
But let's go out. It's good, though. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
And start reading. Okay, so the movie goes like this. The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes, and people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is going to believe that crazy idea?
Yeah.
So, I mean, okay. And then I actually had a camera looking back at the audience when this happened.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I had a camera.
Okay.
Because, here we go. Let me get back to
So this is the audience at Saturday Night Live whenever he did that monologue.
Yeah. Hold on, here we go. There.
Yeah, a bunch of sheeple blew their minds.
They're like, what the heck did he just say? Like, he's supposed to be on our side.
Right.
We pushed this scenario that it's just is what it is, right?
Yeah.
For 3 years now, and now he's telling us, well, maybe we were all duped,
Yeah.
So I thought that was funny. That's how I.
Yeah.
So again, why now? Okay, that's all I'm asking. A lot of other shows tell you what's going on.
Right.
I'm trying to do a show here to get the word out and everything. And I listened to that thing earlier today about was it Peter? One of the people telling you about how you should live, right? And they said, don't worry about worldly possessions.
Oh, yes.
Live to spread the word about God. That's what we like to do on the couch here, too.
Right.
Without, shoving it down your throats.
Right.
But we like to just say God's good and everything like that. And he says, you're not supposed to own worldly possessions or be rich. I'm like, well, we're doing good. We're we
Good
own
morning, Roberta.
a crappy old house that we love.
Yeah.
We run old crappy cars that just get the job done.
Right.
We could care less what the Joneses thinks about us. And, if we had to rebuild, we wouldn't feel like we lost to it.
Right.
We put more energy into, I don't know, we help others. We should help more.
We should help more.
We try. We try. We
we
try
do
to make life better
Okay.
for other people. And we're good, though. We are good. We eat good. We sleep good. We have a crapper.
Yeah.
We have a shower. We're all right here. So there you go, people. I hope you're all having a great Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm done preaching, but God is good.
Yeah, God is good. And he is very good to everybody.
Yeah.
So anyway,
What else?
so I don't know.
Okay, so that's going. Let's get out.
Did you
Ukraine? They're sending buttloads of money still over there. What? Go ahead.
were you able to set up furry friends or no?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I barely got the show together.
I know.
Well, I could touch through Gateway Pundit if you want to a little
Yeah.
bit. No.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean,
Whoa.
What?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Quit saying I don't know. All right.
Okay.
No, it's just I'm looking up here at it, and just a lot of new. Just again, we might open up the phone lines here right after Back.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly coming back. Coming back, and we're back. Okay.
All right.
We're talking about God again. Every time I talk about God, boom, we take a hit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of getting freaky. It's like the evil side doesn't want that message getting out. Let's talk about that, all right?
Yeah, so yes, I know. Sorry about all that, guys. Yeah, Little Frenchie posts a link of the video that you have for about all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So, I was just thinking about, remember back whenever Tim Tebow, this is going back a while. I'm getting off track about,
Good morning, the wine
remember
seller.
whenever Tim Tebow, he was pro-life, right? Mm-hmm. He went pro for the Denver Broncos. Remember? And if you're pro-life, they they did not like that over at ESPN at all, you know, and the networks and everything. They're like, oh, pro-life, we got to get rid of this guy. So he doesn't start that year. They didn't win like one game. Or like then he comes in, wins 8 straight games, gets them to the playoffs. In the playoffs, beats my Steelers, right? And then the next year they say, "Yeah, you're no good. You know, we gotta get rid of you. We're going after a multi-billion-dollar guy." And they did win a Super Bowl with that guy. But I'm just saying, as an owner, I would say, dude, you put him in the worst spot ever as a rookie, and he just done nothing but get us back into the playoffs and won one playoff game. He's our starter next year. You know. Yeah. Let's give him a shot. The people believe in him. They want to rally around him. Let's go, right? Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. But then they didn't because
Good Morning Farm.
And I applaud Tim Tebow because he probably lost buttloads of money by saying what he feels and preaching. And there was a lot of weird things. There's one video out there about that where like all the coincidences that happened, the numbers and the stats and everything were like a sign that he was supposed, you know, that was the moment in his life that he was supposed to shine, was in that playoff game. Like the stats are all wild, all the statistical numbers. If you can find, okay, I'm off that.
Yeah, well, I'm interested. I like when the numbers, like the numbers align and mean things and do stuff and everything. Do you want to get out to the marina so that people aren't just looking at us? There we go. Lots of people out there. But today,
again, I like to just slip in a little bit each day about a good feel story about a guy that put God above his own self.
Yes.
Right? That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah. I know.
And we got some kiddos. Look at the kiddos, man.
I know. They're all.
Know, that's why you go on vacation. Like I say, we could go on vacation and spend money and everything like that. I'd rather just stay here on the
porch.
But whenever I had kids,
I
wanted the kids to get out there and enjoy life and give them the best that they could have, right? Yeah. And I think if you're giving your kids the best they can have without spoiling them too bad, that's good.
Yeah, it is. Little Frenchie and them, I think, they're planning a trip to France this summer.
Yeah. Take those kiddos, get them on out there, and, you know, they're just nothing but a bundle of joy, the kids.
Yeah,
and
they are.
They're just innocent, and they just want to have fun.
They do just want to
have fun. Just like Dottie.
Yeah, I know. Dottie just wants to have fun. I meant to bring in the remote.
You didn't bring in the remote?
No, Dottie got a hold of our TV remote.
And chewed it all up.
Yes.
Yeah, so
but she didn't get the battery, so that was good.
We got to
eat the batteries.
She didn't eat the batteries or barely bit into the battery, and so she's fine. And now we got to go to Walmart and get a universal remote.
Yeah, she hasn't bothered them like all this time, and all of a sudden,
we were safe.
Yeah,
she hasn't.
She did. They've been on the little end table that I use for an end table or whatever.
Slight relapse, just a little. So.
Yeah, she felt terrible about it.
Yeah. Does that one girl have? Well, she's out of the picture now. It looked like she didn't have a top on.
Yeah.
She must have a halter.
I'm sure she does.
Or is it a guy? Oh, she's got a halter. Okay. All's fine. She's got clothes.
Okay, good. She's not naked down there on the.
It's funny. It was cutting her off right here. I'm like, no. So the kids are having fun. Oh my gosh, we should set up a better show. We should have lots of slates.
I know.
And everything.
I know.
But work's been going good. I had a good week at work today. I was getting done.
It was
on
long,
time.
But it was good. It was good.
dang it, we had a secret meeting.
We did have a secret meeting.
And I went around and I started joking. Everybody's like, what's this secret meeting? I mean, because, the big guy was there.
Mhm.
Not the big guy.
Right.
but our big guy was there.
Yes. Mhm.
And so I started joking around. I started going around, in the office, and I know what the secret meeting's about. They're like, no, what? Fill us in, Mark. I go, I'm getting service person of the year or whatever.
Yeah.
They always give an award for the service person in the school district. It's me.
Yes.
I'm getting it. I know the cat's out of the bag. I don't want too much fanfare. Keep it minimal. Don't,
Yes. Mhm.
and especially no glitter. I said, I hate cleaning up glitter. So whenever you reward me, just keep it down. Okay, teachers,
Mhm.
don't get, and they're all like, and some of them believe me, like, oh, well, fantastic, great job. And other ones know me way too good. And they're like, yeah, well, that's good. That's funny, Mark. But yeah, that's not what it's about. But it ended up, we both got a substantial bonus.
Yes. Mhm.
And since we both work for the school district,
Yeah.
we
Ours
both.
is
So
double.
all you suckers that only have one person working at the school district, you got a nice bonus.
We got double. Double the
There's a couple
bonus.
people in the district that got a double bonus.
Yeah,
And
there's a lot of
we were the double bonus.
spouses at work.
It
both
pays
were
off being a janitor, I
there.
guess.
I guess so. Because in our school district, the janitors get the same bonus as the highest person.
And all we're trying to do is just break even and
Mhm.
have health care. That's
Mhm.
what we're trying to do up until retirement. So all this extra stuff, it's like God, like I say, whenever you're good to, and life is good and everything, God will take care of you people all the time. And just like that, bloom, some more money just dropped in our laps.
Yeah, it did. Did you hear that Musk is building an energy plant in Mexico?
No, I did not.
Well, that's what
And
the other brother's saying.
Well, you know what?
Through one of them, he said he can build 12 of them to power the world for little to no cost to the consumer.
Listen,
Mhm.
Our buddy Bill, I'm going to say, can I say it? Bill Gates? Why
No.
not? I'm saying it. Bill Gates wants to build a nuclear plant.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
Mhm.
you got all those, he's going to want to, get rid of all the people, right?
Mhm.
And he's going to want to have his robot, non-living people that he can control
Yes.
to run the world
Mhm.
and so he can live lavishly. But he doesn't need people, but he needs robots. But robots take power.
Yes.
I don't care where it comes from,
Mhm.
coal, wind, solar, but
Yeah.
nuclear is king. So Bill Gates wants a nuclear plant to power his robots.
Yes.
Prove me wrong.
Okay.
All right.
And
Make his, and the robots and everything will keep us enslaved and good little, whatever little humans are left will be controlled by all the robots and everything
Yes.
like that.
Uh-huh.
But he needs a nuclear plant to
He
pull
does.
off this,
He does.
the next stage
I know.
of
He
the
does.
world order.
The world
So
order.
now Elon
Uh-huh.
Musk is joining in. He's like, I'm in. Let's get some of our
Yeah.
nuclear plants going so we can have our IA chipped people,
Mhm.
and robots
Mhm.
running the world.
Lone Cowboy wanted to know how you gave yourself a bonus if you owned the school. Well, actually, you gave out the bonus.
Yeah,
They found money in the
I
account.
just own the school. I don't own the school district.
Yes, just our one school.
Just our school, and that's it. Yeah, I don't. But the kids.
Yeah.
They still.
They still
They
think you own them.
question me. They hit me up all the time trying to
do
say
they?
Yeah, you don't own the school, Mr. Mark. I go, I do.
I do.
Don't second guess that. Go look it up in the paper, I say.
Well, it's almost time for Ned.
Is it?
Mhm.
All right. You want to get out to Ned?
Yeah, let's get out to Ned.
All right. We didn't practice Ned, so
Uh-oh.
let's hope it goes pretty good. All right.
Mhm.
All right. Here we go. What's up? Let's get out to Ned.
Yeah,
Ned.
come a little closer.
Ned,
Get
where
over
are
here.
you?
Yes.
Ned,
You
where
have
are
a good
you?
day too. All right, yeah. What's
Where are
going
you?
on, guys?
Where are you?
Well, we're here at the Wuhan lab.
Yeah.
The bottle?
The bottle. Yeah. What's the bottle
Well,
for?
Things aren't going too good. Truth bombs are coming out about Ukraine and everything. And, yeah, deep state ain't doing too good. So, the big guy sent me and Hunter over here we got to burn a lot of papers. First off, we're starting to try to pin it on the Chinese from releasing this sucker, right?
Right.
But they're finding out other things that maybe it just was, I don't know. I don't want to mention names, or releasing this virus, or whatever that, it's going to come back probably on us. We had
on the big guy,
bury the big guy down in the basement, right?
Yep.
The big guy we had to put in the basement.
Right.
It's just all, Trump was doing so good. We just had to get rid of him. So, hold on, get a little closer. Okay. I got another one, guys. Yeah, so we had to do something to kill his economy and bury the big guy down in the basement and get rid of Trump rallies. Oh my gosh, he was killing us, wasn't he? We never
he was.
Have taken that last election unless we came up with something. So yeah, we did it. We got it covered up though. So we're over here burning some documents. We're spreading something new because we need something else before the next election, to get people locked down. So we're working on that too. And that way we can blame it on the Chinese. It came from their lab. Okay?
Yeah.
What else you got for me?
That's it. What do you got?
Yeah, we'll get... Nobody watches your show, so I'll be fine. Nobody will know what we're doing. It's still top secret. It's you guys.
Yeah.
You guys go antiviral. Nobody watches you.
That's true.
I can tell you what's going on. But I'm still not going to tell you who the big guy is, okay?
Okay, all right.
Back to you.
Back to us.
I think we were supposed to ask him, you can't be giving out these secrets on
uh-huh.
air. And then
Bonnie
he
Rebel
was
Canners.
supposed to say, yeah, that's right. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Nobody watches you.
Yeah,
These
anyway.
secrets will not get out.
They won't
But
get out. Does he know that if he's spritzing that stuff
But we
away,
didn't practice
he's likely to give himself whatever's in the bottle? That would have been a good question to
maybe
ask him, but I think he's gone already.
Hold on. Maybe, and then he'll get it and bring it back to America. And that's their whole plan.
That's
to send him
probably-
over there to act like he's giving it to them.
Right.
But bring it back.
Yeah.
Let's get back out to... You want to ask him?
Oh, can I ask him?
Yeah, you can ask him.
Okay. Ned,
Shinzao,
Ned.
a little
Are you gonna
closer.
infect-
Get on over here.
aren't you afraid you're going to affect yourself
I
with
got
that
you.
stuff you're
I
spraying
got you,
around? Ned,
Yeah, Debbie.
okay. Aren't you afraid you're going to infect yourself
You
with
mean
that
that?
stuff you're spraying?
Am I
yeah.
afraid you think it's contagious?
Yes.
Like, if I'm even close to it or holding the bottle?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. We'll see how I feel next week. Back to you.
Okay. All right. We're not
Right,
going to
we'll
let
see
him in
how-
the studio for a
No,
while.
we're not going to let him in the studio for a
Well,
while,
man,
for sure.
yeah, he could bring it back to America.
Right.
Let's...
In fact, I saw. Who knows what's in the bottle?
Boy, that sounds familiar. You want me to tell you about a little thing?
What
like-
little thing?
Okay, so we did extensive research on our own about all this, about the Wuhan lab upgrading their air conditioning and all
yes.
that at millions of dollars to upgrade right whenever all this was going down.
Yeah.
But do you know what else was going on
Oh, yes.
when this was happening? They were having not a military exercise, but military games like the Olympics. For all, and they, our best and brightest sent our military people over there with the most,
Right. It was a worldwide games.
it was worldwide games. 100 countries of military people came there to have these games.
Yes.
And guess what happened to a lot of those guys while they were there? They started getting flu-like symptoms. Then all of a sudden, they come back
To their countries.
to their countries. Crazy, huh? And how would they, if you were going to release something and you wanted it to spread around the world, what would you do? You would get a reason for
Right.
people around the world to come to your location.
Right.
These games were in Wuhan.
Yes, they were. Yes.
So if we wanted to maybe take a election,
Right.
right? I
Mhm.
can't use certain words, but We wanted to manipulate the outcome
Right.
of an election with blanketed
Mail-in
thingamajigs, right? How we would send somebody like Ned over there, deploy it,
right,
and then all the people would bring, even us, would bring it back to our countries.
Right.
And then it would start building. And then over in China, you would start showing people just going, you know,
it was crazy.
Like instantaneously dying. Not just a slow, like I got a little, you know, sniffle or something like that. These people were to scare the crap out of Americans so that they could implement their plan. Now, that's just all hypothetical crap.
Yes, allegedly.
What do I know?
Allegedly.
All right.
All right, you know, that's just all hypothetical. Those things couldn't have happened that way.
They couldn't have happened.
Why even look into it, people?
Right.
It was the Chinese that did it.
It was.
For crying out loud. Oh, that's what they're saying now.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we got the things going on in Ukraine that they said weren't there, the labs. And guess what was there? Then they admitted that the labs were there. Oh, my God, the deep state. And then, you know, word on the street is Rockefeller say, if we lose Ukraine, we lose the deep state. Now, why would a deep state guy pretty much come out and say that? But he did. He's like, you know, Ukraine is the key to all our nefariousness. And if it falls, we fall.
Yeah.
I don't know if he came out right and said it, but he said something to that.
To that effect.
And it's not going good over there. I hear from generals, top generals that aren't bought out by the mainstream, you know, and controlled by the big guy.
Yeah,
right?
you should go back out to the marina while you're gabbering.
Oh my gosh, I'm on a roll right now.
I know, I hear that, but
and I'm gabbing like crazy. The generals say month or two tops, you know. Unless
Nana 9 acres.
Zelensky said, "Boy, you know what? You are going to have to sacrifice America. You're going to have to sacrifice your women and men." Yeah, you know, threw in women too, just because they want to stay politically politically correct. Yeah, woke. He said, "You're going to have to send your women and men over here to save America. You have to save us." Yeah, okay. Let's see how America takes that. Let's see how whenever they start drafting
9-acre family farms.
If you love Ukraine, you're probably a woke one.
Yeah.
Get on over there and get after it.
Yeah,
They'll be like, I don't want to go over there. I don't, I thought it was just what we were supposed to say. And no, go over there and back up what you're saying.
Right.
And help Ukraine physically, not just monetarily.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to help Ukraine monetarily.
All right, we'll get the
you
number
got the numbers up there?
Yeah, we'll get the number up there. Now, in the description, you see
Do you have it open up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it open
All
up
right,
there.
I'm sorry.
But now you keep on getting me off track. I was going to say there's a password up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can either point your phone at the barcode to get to the link, or it's in our description.
Yeah.
It's in the description right below our, thumbnail of what you're watching. If you go down in the description, the link is there too.
Yeah.
So you can either join us video or phone. Tell us what you think about what's going on around the world.
Yeah. Tell us what you think is going on in Ukraine.
Yeah. And
are they going to
tell us about all the events that happened this week that I have forgotten about because we didn't keep notes.
Yeah.
And there's tons of them. That's gone. More train derailments.
More train derailments, more fires at chemical plants.
Other countries.
Yeah.
Chemical plants. I think, down in Mexico, a couple refineries had issues that just don't think about it, Mark. Don't think anything into it. It's all just coincidental.
So, anyway, that's about all I know today. I don't know much. I'm pretty.
Got the Pelicans or Pelicany.
Pelicany. I know. I don't know.
But that's all. This show was primarily just
Good morning, Patty.
An update on.
And we got
stuff.
Ned.
Yeah, I wanted to
We
talk
did
about
Ned.
God did that. I wanted to talk about why all these truths are coming out. Oh, J6. I don't know if we can talk about. Oh my gosh, they're releasing that supposedly. There's a little controversy about that because it only went to one person.
Right.
But let's hold on, see what that one person. And Trump was threatening Fox News. Said you're as guilty as all the rest of them for, taking something. You know what I'm saying? Then the election.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he blamed Fox, so he's coming out hard on them too, which are the ones that have the J6 tape. So I don't know.
And what's their excuse? Why do they say they can't release it?
No,
it would be worse than.
I could show you stats, but I don't have.
Okay.
I didn't go through all the trouble, but I'll give you a generality of it. And most of America, 60% of America say, yeah, no, that wasn't an insurrection.
Yeah.
And that it was provoked. But it was a stage provoked by not the people that were there. Right. 60% of America says, yes, that did happen. And, and they did a breakup of like Democrats and Republicans. And even the majority of Democrats in America think, it was staged. And, they're just trying to frame we don't like the MAGA, right? But we do think that, we set up the MAGA. That's good. You can dislike us and root for your, what you believe in. But if you see something nefarious, then come out and say, I don't think that's fine. I mean, if you could tell me some policies that Biden did, right?
Right.
I'd be all for it. And you might change my mind. You might be like, man, he looks like a bumbling, but he's actually doing this, and it's really good.
Oh, yeah.
If you can call in. No, I don't believe that, so it's going to be hard. But if you hit me with some digits, I would be like, ooh, okay, yeah, I see your point.
Thank you, Zombie. She's wearing our shirt today.
Oh, well. Yeah.
One of these. We need to get back to doing our T-shirt.
T-shirt Tuesday on Friday.
Yeah, we had to be Saturday.
We lost our gas. We were all in it, thinking that if we threw in some this and that, hundreds of people would come and watch it. Thousands maybe. No. But we're nothing. So we learned. So
nothing.
We're like,
So we're just here. So,
we're a bunch of nobodies. We can't.
But we love hanging out with you on Saturday mornings.
We couldn't promote another channel to help you guys out if our life depended on it.
I know.
We do.
Know.
We don't want. We don't care if people leave our channel and go watch somebody else's channel. But if you picked us, to promote your channel, you're probably not going to get too many, people like,
Oh, there's Ken.
What's up, Cowboy Ken?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. You're breaking up a little. You're coming in, but not super clean. I don't know if you're in a bad spot, but we hear you.
Okay. That thing you were talking about in January.
Yes.
My mother had some friends out there that day.
Okay.
And they told my mother that there was like 3 or 4 black buses that pulled up, no markings on them, and released a bunch of people out of them. So what you guys are saying about being staged, I believe it.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm 100% in because not only like words from people that are around there is they didn't want people to see the actual footage of stuff. And like I say, there's one guy in the rotunda in the Capitol that was trying to protect to make sure nobody got out of line. One of the the MAGA people were protecting the Capitol, not trying to destroy it or anything, just making sure that those other, and I think that's what happened. I think the MAGA people actually stopped them from actually like lighting it on fire, the stage.
Gone
event.
For a minute.
What do you think, Ken?
The question I have is how many people have actually been convicted of that day? You know what I mean? Or, they pressed charges on a bunch of them, right?
But not the people that were doing the worst things, like the Ray Epps and all those people. They're the people that did the most heinous things. Didn't get there. And another channel I watched, he was outside the Capitol, right? He didn't go in. He was outside the Capitol, and he said it all started whenever the police flash bombed him. Nobody was doing anything really bad or anything, and then one of the policemen just grabbed one of those grenade launchers, flash bombed their heads, and they launched like 2 of them into the crowd, and the crowd started going nuts, like, what the heck's going on here? We're not doing nothing, we're just standing over here, and then all heck broke loose.
Right.
But
well,
that's
when
from
Ned
people.
gets back, you might want to quarantine. You might want to quarantine him because you never know. He might have
Yeah.
some signs, of some, virus and stuff. So be careful.
Yeah, no.
No.
I think a lot of that's coming out, and a lot of people that I talk to say, by mid-year, I hate giving dates, just like they do also. They're like, man, but by mid-year, this year, a lot of this is supposed to, like, what we're hearing now is supposed to intensify and become really out there by mid-2023. So let's hope. Let's just hope.
Right.
The people that are the sheep out there that I showed a picture of, they all see, what really happened. And I say it's just like the Reichstag fire. If anybody studies history, the Communist Party was doing better than the Nazi Party, and they had to stifle the Communist Party. They had to knock them down a notch. So what do? The Nazi Party sets their capital on fire, the Reichstag. They set it on fire, and then they rounded up all the communists and put them in jail and said that they did it, and nobody could speak out because they were bad now.
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar,
Right.
Ken? They made one political party,
It does.
and it's not even the Republican or Democrat party. They were stifling us MAGA, the people that love America is who they were stifling.
They do it all over the world.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, it's not just us or China or wherever.
Yeah.
Look at down in South America.
Yeah. No, South
Why is
America,
everybody
Ukraine.
coming up over here? Yeah.
How about Ukraine in 2014? We took out that party that they didn't like and put in our own party.
Right.
Brazil.
Well, y'all have a good day.
Okay.
On
we
that
will.
high note, making everybody feel great. We'll see you later, Ken.
Yeah. All right. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Alright, bye, Ken.
We love Ken.
Yeah, he's traveling down to Tulsa.
Yeah, he's on his way down. We watched
Yeah.
him this morning. He
Yeah.
was going live, and
Mm-hmm.
while I was going down
We
the
jumped
road,
in.
yeah. So that was fun to
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
in there for a little.
Mhm.
And then I watched, about 30 minutes of it, 20 minutes,
Mhm.
and then we had to start getting up
Yes.
and getting ready for our show.
The other brother wants Ned to transgender into a woman. See how that works out
Oh
for
my
him.
God. Well, you know what? That's not going to happen. Because that's what the deep state do to all the actors out there.
Yeah.
They make them do one movie where they're dressed up like a woman,
Mm-hmm.
and that ain't going to happen. So, Ryan, I'm sorry. It's a good idea,
Mm-hmm.
and it probably should be done. But, I'm not going to dress up like a woman. That's just not
You're
gonna
not
happen.
going to?
Ned's not going to dress up like a woman
Ned's
either.
not going to
No.
dress up like
I
a
won't-
woman? You
I
won't let him?
allow it. I
you won't
won't
allow it?
No.
No.
But,
You won't let him do that, huh?
let's talk about that one. The disinformation czar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
back in the news.
Oh, yeah, what'd
Yeah.
she do?
So the one that sang like a thespian,
Oh, uh-huh.
to talk about disinformation.
Yeah.
That girl.
Uh-huh.
Well, she's crying now because
Uh-oh. Why is she
before she
crying?
could even get going, they're like, yeah, that's not a good look. That
Yeah.
disinformation is just going to mean they're gonna stifle free speech of us, conservative people, right?
Yeah.
So they said, it's not a good look. Let's back out of that thing.
Yeah.
Well, Fox News ripped her a new one, while she was up there,
Mm-hmm.
and now she's
Crying.
crying, and
Mm-hmm.
and there's something about, and guess where she worked for a while before she got that posh job, probably making good money doing absolutely nothing. Because there's other people running that. They just
Yeah.
put a face in front.
Yes.
and then they do it behind her. She was working over in Kyiv.
Oh, yeah?
Prior to getting that job.
Oh, yeah?
Interesting, huh? And I'm sure she got some kickbacks from all the money laundering.
Uh-huh.
She probably got paid good just to go out there and try to do that job and and now the money's gone. They're like, we dispensed you, we don't need you anymore, right? And now she's mad that she doesn't have money, so she's trying to sue Fox News.
Oh.
But she wants funding. People, if you want to help her, you can give her money. She wants funding. But if you give her funding, right?
Good morning,
any
Texas
good
Girls
lawyer,
Farm.
if it's a shut clay, they'll take up that case and take 50%. And say, oh, this is a dead ringer. We got Fox News by the kahunas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they would just jump in. But no, she's asking people for money for her lawyer funding, and I think there probably won't be any case, and she just wants money. That's what these Democrats are good at, is trying to just take your money.
Yeah, they like all that free money. I know. We haven't done our taxes yet. I don't want to because we don't take enough out of our paychecks for our taxes,
Well,
so we have
money.
to pay at the end of the year. But we'll get it taken care of.
What does she do? She's slapping her wrist.
Good morning, local treasures, honey.
Oh, now she's giving the hand.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. The guy with
the one dude almost fell in the water a while ago.
Oh, yeah?
He was trying to take a picture. Yeah, he went stumbling.
That would be good.
Stumbling,
if we got somebody falling in someday. That would be hilarious. Like they're like backing up to frame a picture better, and I wonder how many phones are underneath this stuff. You know, the people that have YouTube channels and all they do is go around scuba diving underneath piers to find expensive stuff. I bet this would be a gold mine underneath this one.
Probably. Yeah, a lot of people come here.
Yeah, because the kids are going to get scared by the bird.
Yeah,
and then
that dude right there almost fell in a while ago.
Okay, the guy with the hat.
Oh,
yeah, look at him smiling. He's like,
he was bent down and
he's like, "Shoo!"
Yeah,
that was close.
Yeah.
Zoom in. He's like, the camera's like, "Ooh, zoom in on him." He's like, "Oh man, oh gosh, is there any beer yet today?"
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get. No, my wife will probably get mad if I start drinking this early. So, unless I'm married to Debbie, she'll be like, "Let's go."
No.
But okay, I'm just trying to fill.
I know.
I'm filling right now.
I know.
It's called Phil.
I know. We need somebody to call
Karen
in or something. Yeah,
yeah,
Karen.
Phil. She's like, guys, you can't have dead airspace.
No,
you gotta fill.
We can't.
What else you got?
I have nothing.
She's like, so yeah, Karen's doing pretty good.
Karen is doing pretty good. Fred hasn't been in here lately.
I haven't seen Fred.
I know. We need to get your alien. Everybody wants your alien.
Treasure hunter in here.
Yeah, treasure hunters in here.
I gotta get him on. I know. It's just tough.
It is.
It's just tough.
We have a lot. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
Keeps on updating up there. I mean, we could go out to it if you want to.
We don't need to go out to it.
I'm looking through the Gateway Pundit. It's all, as bad as, some things are, propaganda for the left. I mean, I trust everything they're kind of putting out there, but if you start saying all this, let's see. Let me read this silently.
Ken said solar flare. Question mark. What you got on that?
Oh my gosh, this is big news. Hold on. Let's go out. God works in mysterious. This is new, guys. This is good.
Oh, what
just came out. Okay, let's get out to the computer. Okay, now this is good. I like the. Okay, this company here, the pharmaceutical company, is unable to finish press conference because their spokespeople keep collapsing. Hysterical parody video by the Babylon Bee. Never mind. See, that's why.
Yeah.
I got all excited. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
No.
But I'm sure that's funny. Nah,
yeah.
All right.
It is.
False alarm, everybody. There you go.
False alarm.
False alarm. I was like, oh my gosh. You should read. See, that's why we have to set up the show. We don't want to sneak things in. But the Babylon Bee, they're making fun of it. That's good.
They're making fun of it. Yeah. Yeah, who knew?
And this Merrick Garland dude, he's getting in a lot of hot water.
Was Starlink seen by y'all last night? I didn't see Starlink.
No. Welcome in. How are you doing today?
Hey, Good. What's going on?
Oh, we're just sitting here on the couch. It looks like you're sitting on your couch. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Struggling a little bit. Hopefully it's not us.
All right, try launching back into us. It didn't. I don't know. Ken was breaking up too, so I
Just
don't
a
know
little
if
bit.
it's our.
Yeah,
do we have
who
something
knows?
going on in the background?
I don't know.
Do we leave?
Who knows?
Are we stream? Here, maybe it's
I'm
because
not
you're
streaming.
You
You
are.
want me to get off?
Yeah, get out of that just for a
Alright.
second,
See
and
if
we'll
that's
see.
Better.
All right, try calling back in.
Yeah.
You would think our inbound was.
Yeah, you
was
would think
fine,
it would be fine.
But
I sure do like their game night.
yeah,
I really enjoy their game night. Mark was
we were
helping me the other
crushing
night,
it.
but then I hit the wrong button on the Lucille ball,
Yeah,
and
she saw Lucille
Lucille,
and went bam.
bam, and it was the wrong answer.
It was
So it messed
kind of the
us
right
up.
answer, but it was
the wrong answer.
And
So we lost.
I was like, oh, old shows, we'll be in this.
Yeah, right.
From the beginning,
Mhm,
right? This is
right.
our category.
Yeah,
And the very first question,
I messed it up.
she messed it up, and we
9 Acre Farms.
and everybody got it right. I don't think we would have won because people are faster than
And
us.
I really like his devotional he does on Sundays. He kind of is
Exactly.
out in his garden. Or
Yep.
The ones I've seen, he's been kind of out in the yard and
That's
stuff.
what we're supposed
and
to
then,
do. We're supposed to spread the word.
We're supposed to
you
spread
know,
the word
spread-
and not accumulate stuff.
and not accumulate massive wealth. Because the Bible says if you have massive wealth, you're going to be empty
Right.
and,
right.
and not happy. You think you will be, but you won't. So we must be extremely happy
We must be.
because we got nothing, man.
No,
we have a
have
great
some-
life.
We have a good life.
God's taking really good
We
care
don't
of
want
us.
for nothing.
But that's just it. If you get, whenever I was in the military, I would go out on those exercises because we were like a mass unit, but communications. So if you watch the show MASH, we set up the chow tent and the shower tent and this, and we lived out there for like 2 weeks.
Yes.
Right.
Mhm.
And all I did was went back to my GP medium tent and laid on my cot and went to sleep. The rest of the day, I was working 12-hour shift on the satellite truck, and then, in my 12 hours off, I would play spades. That was a big one, or euchre or spades, and we'd play cards and get into nefarious trouble. And then all I did was went back to that tent and slept. So I had food, I had shelter, I had everything I needed, even though I was just, living bare minimum out in the middle of nowhere. And it was fun. I'm fine.
Did you film it, Texas Girls? You saw two. She thought it was Starlink.
Yeah,
but
it probably was.
she saw two lights horizontal in the sky.
Oh no, that's the
that's the two
Jupiter
planets.
and
Yes.
and Mars or
Yeah.
Venus.
It was
Venus
It's two planets
It's
in
two
the sky that we
planets.
can see right now.
They had an injunction like 2 days ago. They got really close to each other, and now they're back apart a little bit. But they're super bright right now, and I'm like you. Why? That's weird because as a kid, I never really knowed. Maybe I was too busy. That's the thing. I was too busy having fun. I didn't look up in the skies. But now you look up and you're like, dang, that's bright. Like those two planets are extremely bright.
But only sometimes. Only when they get into a certain position.
I don't know. They're like unbelievably bright. You can even see them before, it's total nightfall. And so I'm like, why as a kid did I not? The only thing weird as a kid, I'm not lying about this, and I don't know what it was, the atmosphere or whatever, but every once in a blue moon, whenever the moon was just coming up out, above the mountains in Pennsylvania, above it, it was astronomically huge. Did you ever remember that? I mean, like, not just a little bit bigger than what it is up in the sky. I'm talking the moon back whenever I was a child was humongous, only on certain occasions.
It's still that way. It's called certain kinds of moons.
Yeah, I know it's the
Yeah.
atmosphere, probably, but I don't know. Like you'd look at it and go, "Good gosh, the moon is huge." And I've never seen it that big though since then.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. Anybody else have? Whenever you were younger, just see the most incredibly huge moon.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
like you could see the craters and stuff, like
Mhm.
and with ease, and you're just like, wow.
I like when we're out at the ranch because it's
Yeah. We
dark.
look.
You're not by any big cities, so it's super dark at night,
Yeah,
and you can
yeah.
just the
New
stars
Mexico,
are just
middle of nowhere, New
yeah.
Mexico, and
Mhm.
and we search for satellites. The ones just zipping. We have contests like who can find the satellites.
Uh-huh.
I bet you nowadays it'd be like a
Mhm.
highway up there now. If we went back out there with the kids and looked for satellites, it'd be like, there's one, there's one, there's one.
I know. Well, there's
Oh,
whole
there's the
Sterling.
Chinese one. They're spying on us, going over right now.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot now. So anyway.
I was going down the road the other day. I mean, whenever I was in my satellite truck way back,
Uh-huh.
and I just started going, man, that is bright, and it's moving like a mother coming across. It's like going, but it was super big, and then I was like, boy, I wonder if that's not Skylab, whatever the International Space Station.
The space station.
And just as I was saying that, I went to my phone, because you're supposed to look at your phone while you're driving, right?
Yeah,
and
of course you did.
and my buddy on Facebook, it's really bizarre. Is like if you look up in the skies, you'll be seeing it coming across right now.
Good evening.
At the exact same time, I was
Annie's
going,
kitchen.
whoa, So that's kind of interesting.
Net.
And then the other time
Welcome.
I was driving along, I'm like, well, the moon's changing colors. Like it's getting blood red, I'm like, what the heck's going on? Sure enough, it was a what's that called whenever the earth gets in between the moon and the sun?
I don't know. I need to make Annie's
An
kitchen.
eclipse. It was an eclipse. And I was like, whoa, that's getting weird. But I had no clue that there was going to be an eclipse. I'm like, something freaky's going on here. And sure enough, it was just an eclipse. And
So how are things over there in Australia right now? Everything pretty
please.
back to normal?
I doubt it. Nothing will ever be normal.
Annie's kitchen and Urban
Homestead.
Homestead is from Australia.
Oh, Perth, Australia.
Thanks for coming in.
We really, I've worked with Australians in the TV biz. The morning show over there. You have the Today Show like we have in America, and there used to be this spunky short girl was a weather girl, I believe, and a couple of them, and it was the best. Like they're the most based conservative people on the planet. Back in the day. This is back early 2000s. So I'm working with these people, and they just wanted to have fun. They did their job, and they're like, Mark, come on down to the lobby. We're having beer, and we're having a rip. And they just wanted to laugh and have fun, and they loved their freedom back then.
Yes.
And I said, man, if there's another country I want to live in other than America, it's Australia. Well, that has changed. I love your country. I love your people.
I would love to go to Australia.
But I think in the last, 15, 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, not so much. Their freedom has been ripped away. They gave up, some of their pew-pews over there. And ever since then, but I think they're having a big awakening down there too. The people can only be pushed so much. And if anybody I think could uprise, it's my Australian buddies, boy. They like to have their fun. If you take their fun away, I think the older Australians have got to be livid right now that the younger people are just screwing it up. Just let us know. And Annie's Kitchen, we got a phone number up there. I know it might be a long distance phone number, but if you have a way to call, that would be great to get your take on what's going on down in Australia right now. And I don't think it's good.
It's evening time there.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're probably partaking in some
some spirits right now.
They're like, oh, good Lord, I'm drunk right now. I don't want to talk. No, we're
kidding,
just saying.
We don't
You
know.
drunk called in one time on somebody's live. Remember that? You say, Mark, get in here.
Oh yeah.
We got on the couch and you did your drunk call in.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun. Let me stop this. Maybe if I close this up, maybe that's what's.
Maybe it's that.
No, I paused that.
Oh, okay.
But maybe it's still running, even though it's paused. Okay, let me close out that. Right, that was closed out. All right, we're good. All right,
All right.
maybe that's what was causing our call-ins to go.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Not sure.
What do we got going on here? We got.
I don't know.
What's she taking a picture of?
I don't know. Lots of people on the pier, and everybody's scantily dressed, so it must be warm.
I think she's taking a picture of herself. She was fluffing up her hair.
Oh, was she?
And then putting
Selfies,
I thought she
selfies.
was taking the picture the other direction.
Yeah.
But no, she was taking a picture of herself.
Yeah, she was doing a selfie.
Yeah.
She was getting ready to post it up there on the old Instagrams.
On the interwebs?
On the interwebs. Yeah. Absolutely. So, anyway. So, other than that, the economy is pretty well.
It's kind of semi-stable. It's bad. It's stable bad.
The bond market is bad. The 10-year yield hit 4.
Gas is kind of stable. It's up, but it's been stable. Now she's taking pictures of fishies.
Yeah.
Or she took the jibby jab, and she's not doing so good. Either one. That's just a joke, people. My goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's see. It's been really hot. We are real homebodies, so only go out if we have to. Yeah, we are too. We're homebodies here on the couch.
I haven't noticed much of what is going on. Don't watch the news.
See, she's a homesteader, and just like your mom during the your grandma,
my grandparents,
your grandmother didn't even know the Depression hit.
Yeah,
because they were homesteaders. They did everything for themselves, so they never knew that the prices went up.
Right.
They didn't lose their job.
Yeah.
They had no clue that there was a depression.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish Dale would have been able to get back in too.
But so, yeah, try back in, Dale.
Yeah, he might just not have the internet power.
Maybe on the out, but he goes live, so I would imagine he does. It's us. I guarantee.
I was just wondering where Jake was, but I didn't know. You'll have to scroll back and watch Ned. We finally got Ned.
Well, they should pan back to the left. There was that in the TV biz, in our truck, I used to do Remy's, so I got every camera, 8 cameras coming back to my truck, and I sent all 8 back to ESPN, and they would broadcast the thing. That was the best because with 8 cameras, and I'm seeing them all the time. There's always one good camera guy looking for the cheerleaders or the cute girl in the stands. He's just roaming around bored, before the game, and he's just zooming in on all the good-looking women, And so I could sit in my truck and go, "Ooh, I'm going to watch camera 7 for a while." This guy's...
Yeah.
And now, Islam Murata, you have a beautiful girl down there right now, and you just panned off of her. So
oh, my.
come back out around, and let's
find her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, AC.
Okay. Where...
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is.
Stacey's gone now. She was fluffing her hair, doing everything to get men's attention.
Larry wants to know, why is it okay for, I can't say the word, Christians to replace the gospel with politics? I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Larry,
that's what they're trying to.
Yeah.
They want us to forget
why are
all
most
about
Republican people who don't leave their hometowns for better education and opportunity? I don't know, Larry. Because we like our hometowns. I don't need a better education or opportunity. I'm doing just fine, Larry.
Everybody needs to go check out Annie's Kitchen in Urban Homestead.
Yes.
Please. Again, you're not gonna get too many viewers from. That's all I say. It's good. You can promote your channel all you want on ours.
Yes.
And we love it. But unfortunately, we're antiviral, and that we just don't. Nobody watches us, so
it's okay.
You'll pick up one or two because all our people are homesteaders.
Yeah.
So hopefully they go check out what's going on in Australia. But
keep watching television and voting. Why would we watch television?
Well,
Nobody
watch our television.
Watch our television, not the TV. Yeah. Larry.
Maybe he's being fictitious.
I don't know what he's.
What's Larry? Why are most Republican people who didn't leave their hometowns for better education and opportunity? What are you talking about, man? We have good education.
He has 2 degrees.
I have 2 degrees, and Man, I love the country, but yeah, good. Larry, call in.
Yeah, Texas girl said
please.
it. A lot of us leave hometowns and
We're not
then we come
arguing
back
with you.
home. Yeah.
We're not arguing with you, Larry. I'm just giving my side. It's pretty nice out here, and we love our country. We would hate to live in a city.
I don't want to live in a
city. Oh my gosh,
city.
no.
I don't need to live in a city.
There are tons of people that love the city.
Oh, thank you, treasure hunter.
Larry's probably likes the 15-minute city. Larry, are you all for the 15-minute city where you can just get everything within 15 and you need permission to leave
your area?
Area? You have to stay confined in that unless you pay like a tax.
I feel like Larry's been
so
here
rich
before.
people can pay a tax and go to La Mirada, the pier down here, and have a rip-roaring good time.
But they
the
have
poor
to pay
people
for that opportunity.
don't have the money to buy that passport.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be stuck in their 15-mile zone. Larry, hit us up.
Yeah.
Tell us if you are gung-ho about the 15-mile city that the Democrats are leaning towards these days.
Well, he lives in Montana, so apparently not.
Oh, well, he's a country guy.
Yeah.
Maybe he's one of us, and he's just spoofing.
I don't know what he's doing.
We like Larry.
Yeah, I like Larry.
Come on in, Larry. Give us a call, and
If it's time for us to leave.
well, I'd stay. Okay, it is time for us to leave. Well, but Larry, we're not leaving because we like all sides of the story.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he'll call in and say, "Yeah, I was just spoofing."
I don't know.
And
I feel like maybe Larry's been in before.
is Larry maybe? No, that can't be who I think it is.
I don't.
Could it be? Who was the other guy that used to call us? Oh, Biden 2024. Maybe he's like Biden 2024.
Maybe I don't know. Who
Biden
knows?
2024. We love Biden 2024. That would come in and talk in our chats. He was a great guy.
Yeah, he's great.
All right. Well, on that note, we've talked enough.
Montana is a beautiful state. It's also huge.
Awesome. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. I would love to live up in Montana. The only thing is the cold. I'm getting old for this. Yeah. Yeah, serving.
Yeah, that would be great, but I don't know that they would let us win.
Man,
anybody.
God always wins in the very end. So yeah,
he's gonna win in the end.
but Cambridge Analytica algorithms are why you vote. Yeah, okay, Larry. Just call in and give us your the policies. Give us the policies you didn't like about Trump. Give us the policies that you absolutely love about Biden and why Biden was the best pick over Trump. That's all I ask for. If you can hit us up with the policies that are way better and that the economy is doing what it's doing because he's setting it up for great things in the future.
Glad you made it in, Jake.
We would love to hear why you didn't vote for Trump and you went for Biden. I'm not arguing it. We all got our freedom here, and I'll give you policy after policy of why I like Trump. It's not hard for me. So, but it's hard for other people to give me the policies they didn't like of Trump's, and it's hard for other people to tell me the policies they absolutely love of Biden. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm a open mind. We say do your own research on the couch here. So we deep dive big. It's not just, this news or that news that we listen to. I actually like listening to CNN and everything because I like to see what the other side is pushing.
Right.
Therefore, I can look into it myself and learn about whether it's true or not. And same with, Fox News or something like that. They might say something, try to get me all wound up on the other side, but I go, I want sources. I want to go in. I want to talk to the people. Like I always say, and then we'll get off here because we got a new guy, Larry, in here.
Right.
Is people say there's global warming. They say look down at Antarctica. Well, I can't look into Antarctica. I can't get there. They won't allow me to. So I look out my window, and everything looks the same as I was as a child. There's some colder winters. There's some warmer winters. There's some droughts. Then we get flooded. Then it did this, and then it's that. It's never changed. So I have to do my own research, and that's how I come up. We didn't lose one person on our block from the COVID. Not one person dropped dead. And I'm like, I don't think this is. I work at a school. No kids passed away. No teachers passed away. 400 some kids. They all had it like 2 or 3 times. I didn't get the jibby jab. I'm still alive. I'm fine. I don't think I mean, I might have got it. Who knows? I didn't feel anything but maybe a cold or something like that. So I go by what I can see, not from what you say. Well, you're listening to news and it's jamming your brain. I'm like, no, I really make all my judgment locally, mostly. I try to look around and see, like, well, you know, I think we're all fine. I think they pushed that for a reason. They made it worse. And they did everything they could to lock us down. Because every time we said, oh, put on, you know, somebody said, well, we'll just put on a mask. And they're like, nope, can't do that. Or just one mask, you know. No, everybody has to have it. 2 people, both people have to have it or else it doesn't. And then everybody still got it, you know. Yeah. So I just go by what I see.
Okay. Should we get out of here? We're way over.
Okay. And you got our email. It's in the description.
Yeah,
Larry.
I won't check it. But...
well, leave a comment. Okay, after this is over and it gets reposted or whatever, you can leave as much as we won't delete it. Please leave us your policies that you didn't like from Trump and put the policies that you like of Biden. That's all I ask for, Larry, and I will look into it and study it, and I will take your word that, you know, you believe this, and then I will study it.
Okay.
All right?
And maybe you can call in next week.
Yeah, call in.
Yeah.
Get a notebook. Start doing your research to throw me knowledge and knock me off my what I might believe. And I might go, well, Larry's got the right there. All right.
So thanks for hanging out with us this morning. It's been great.
It's been a great
live. And so until next time.